All right, hey there, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to be finding the greatest common factor of a polynomial. We've already been talking about naming them, factoring them, and doing some other things with them. So today we're actually going to find a common factor. Remember, this is where you have a coefficient and variables. So to factor a polynomial, find the greatest common factor of the coefficients, variable, and constant. So what you're going to do is list the factors for the coefficients and variables. All right, so we're going to have to go old school and list factors. So we're starting with 8x squared. So if you need to, you can do a little t-chart off to the side. 1, 2, oh no, sorry. Let's try that again. 1, 8, 2, 4, and it looks like we're done. So we would have 1, 2, 4, and 8, and then x times x, okay? Now for 12x, and it's actually a negative 12x, we would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12, and then just an x. So from here, what we're going to do is actually find the greatest, or circle the common factors, I guess I should say. Common, 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 and common. So we would pick the greatest common factors for both of those terms, and we're going to create one term. So it looks like 4 would be the greatest common factor of the values, and x would also be. So 4x. Let's try some more. So here I have 6z squared and 15z. So I'm going to start with 6z squared. I'm going to list my factors. 1, 2, 3, and 6. And then we have a z and a z. Notice I'm spreading out the variables. I want these guys to be, separated. So now let's go to 15z. So 1, 3, 5, 15, and then just 1z. So when I go to circle my common factors, it looks like 1 and 3, and then a pair of z's. So the largest factor that we can take out of that is 3, and then of course a z. So 3z would be the largest or the greatest common factor of these two pairs of terms. Okay. All right, now we have 3 terms that we are going to find our greatest common factor for. So we have 4y squared, we have 12y, and then 8. So let's see what we got here. So 1, 2, 4, y times y, and then we would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 12 times y, and then for 8, 1, 2, 4, and 8. From here also we are going to circle the common factors, and I'm going to go ahead and go straight toward the largest. So it looks like 4 would be the largest value, and we cannot include a y because there are no y values attached to that 8. So then our greatest common factor would just be 4. Okay, here's another. Making sure it was. We have 6x squared. 12x squared and a negative 6x. So it's different. So we have 12x squared and then 6x. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and then x times x. For 6, we would have 1, 2, 3, 6 times x. So when I get into circling, it looks like 6 is the largest value and 1x. So when I multiply those together, I end up with 6x as my greatest common factor. All right, here's a few more. Let's go with, starting with this first one here. We have 8a and 10. So for 8, we have 1, 2, 4, and 8, and then a, of course. And then for 10, we have 1, 2, 5, and 10. So it looks like our greatest common factor in this case is going to be just a 2. Sometimes it's that simple, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's try the next one. We have 12b squared, and then we have negative 18b. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then b. We have 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, and 18, and then a b. So when I go to circle these guys, it looks like the largest value is going to be a 3 and a b. So when I multiply that together, that's 3b. Oh no, I missed something. Ooh, that was close. I missed a factor. See what happens? If you miss a factor, there should be a 6 in here, right? Because 6 times 2 is 12. So that would actually be, let me fix this. This would actually be, our greatest common factor would be 6b. That was totally my fault. All right, last one. We have 9c squared and then 12c. Let's see what we got here. 1, 3, 9, c, c. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and c. Oh, and 12. So in this case, it looks like our greatest common factor is going to be 3 for sure this time, and a c. Yeah, so 3c would be our greatest common factor this time.